Blizzard is preparing new features for 11.0. What is Bellular talking about? A new ability? I think they're doing some specific abilities for specific mounts, but let's see exactly what Bellular found here.
I did think, though, it was cool that a jump dash ability has been dynamite for dynamic ground mounts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Now, to be clear.
That's right, we talked about this a little while back, and I even, but I haven't seen any details about it since. But there's jump dash abilities for ground mounts, and then we talked about how different mounts could have specific abilities that are different. Let me let him talk, but this is really
Nothing's
cool.
like exists. It's just this is stuff that's happening when people are data mining and they're sort of seeing references to spells and stuff. Like in Guild Wars 2, you get the raptor and it has a jump forward. I mean, that is the fucking Tokyo Drift Raptor. It has a turning circle. It feels kind of satisfying, but it's
really
so cool. And you can go and you can do ground races on your mount. Now, imagine you got jump dashes.
Yeah.
Now, what are we doing?
Jumping and dashing.
We're jumping and dashing in a race.
I'll take that.
A race for your ground mount.
Ground mount races.
You know,
That would
jump
be
up
cool.
a tree, jump through a hole. There you go.
We literally have a racetrack out near, is it near Gadgetscan or something? In WoW. It'd be really cool if we could actually race ground mounts around that racetrack.
What amazing ideas you are here watching this show for. But like that'd be cool. Because dragon riding races are cool. Have some world quests that are ground mount races. Cool. Guild Wars 2 does all that. When Guild Wars 2 does it, it's neat. I suppose what I'm also interested in is
don't people also say that Blizzard took dynamic flying from Guild Wars 2? Were they the ones who introduced it first? I mean, hey, Blizzard's always done that kind of shit. Take something from someone else and make it a little bit better.
Going to get different types of abilities in the same way the Algarian Storm Rider. If you fly near walls, it builds up static charges. If you hit 10 static charges, you get a button that costs no vigor and just makes you go super fast.
That's badass.
For like 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. But you're going so fast, you've got a limited turning circle. And that's a
really
cool thing
cool.
that makes that mount behave differently. And I know they could be just doing that for that mount. But it would be neat if we had just more special abilities.
Yeah,
for,
special abilities for different mounts. Give Invincible, like, I don't know. What could Invincible do? We talked about that before. Go invisible, an invisible mount. Invincible goes invisible. Who knows? Or imagine like he can hit a certain speed where he suddenly like reskins into like his alive self instead of his undead self, and you run faster. I don't know. That'd be cool. No fall damage, maybe. Yeah, invincible. Yeah. There's so many things they could do with this stuff that would just make I don't know like imagine Ashes of Alar has some ability where like the 3 orbs start flying around it and it goes I don't know like jump teleports, that'd be pretty cool.
Of course, for your ground mounts in Guild Wars 2,
there's so many things they could do with this.
Rounds, you've got your Raptor, Springer, Skimmer, Jackal, Griffin, Roller Beetle, Warclaw, Skyscale, and Siege Turtle. So quite a lot.
Damn. That's a lot.
And each mount family there has its own categories. Now, not every raptor is a raptor because of the way that the skins work, but broadly, that's that's how they all go, and it just feels really satisfying. Like the roller beetle is basically like a crazy beetle that rolls about and you're sort of controlling it like a chariot thing. So it's doing jumps. You can jump off a ramp on that thing. It feels good.
That's pretty cool.
So I think that something like this, there you go. Ground mount races have huge potential. Dakor says at the bottom of our document.
Yeah, we're at that point where you can now see and go,
Never get
what
invincible.
is it going to make and do? The fucking ground mount races? The world's their oyster now.
Put 'em in a
Ground mount
delve.
races would be
The
fun.
world's their oyster now.
Put him in a delve. It was cool, when you're fighting Tindrell. You mount up and fly about the place.
Yeah.
Don't remind me. Oh no, the tendril. Why? Oh god, I can't believe I died on that fight.
Is it a crazy mechanical?
I used up all my vigor.
No. Is it thematic in this big boss fight? Yeah, that makes it great. So,
I mean, that's...
That was a
literally the
cool.
point.
It's a cool fight though.
It's... Okay, well, I was going to draw a comparison to the fucking underwater thing in Eternal Palace, which would be dumb, because that sucked. But even then, it's like the vibe is, they went for a thing of, well...
That
this
burnt
is
Dorito,
the most
that's a really
important
cool
thing?
one.
No? Is it...
Look at what you just said. Invincible will have Frostmourne hanging like a carrot on a stick with a try to grab the weapon ability. Forever making you chase the blade we can never have. That'd be really cool. No, there's so many cool like little lore things that you could definitely do. with these different mounts, giving them different abilities. I don't know, like the Deathwing World Breaker one could have something where when he lands, he kind of bursts lava around him, maybe doing some damage. Not to player characters, because then it becomes a PvP mount, but just like random NPCs can get, melted away or something. I don't know. There's so many different cool abilities that they could do with some of this stuff.
Literally like a fantasy thing? Is it just an aesthetic? Is it just a vibe? Is it just, yeah? It's cool to do that.
The Farrak mount just bitches about how its siblings, didn't listen to him the entire time for the whole expansion. Maybe it's something like that.
Do you need to do it perfectly? No. All you need to do is do it, and it's good. Well, it's not. It's better than nothing, basically. It sounds a bit demeaning, but you kind of get the point. Kind of get the point.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, look, imagine wondering what fun new ideas Blizzard will add to WoW instead of what system will ruin it next.
It's almost the world we're in. How wild. Oh, yeah, Matt.
That's me.
Vampire Survivors coming to World of Warcraft. 100% confirmed.
Oh, just like fucking Flappy Bird was?
Just like Flappy Bird, yeah. No, just there was this stuff data mine script scene entries, just calling it. They were called Vampire Survivors mode, game mode, client scene, and Vampire Survivors mode.
What is
data
Bard?
creatures.
What the hell is
What's going
this?
on there?
What is this? Development document. There's also been a very early development document describing the use of the vehicle system to handle controlling player movement and camera. Also spawning a zombie. What?
Love?
You love Vampire Survivors?
Games, man.
And then we also noticed there's Witch Hunter hats and guns that appeared in the game and are not in the trading post yet.
There is a Vampire Survivor mode, yeah, that we talked about not too long ago coming to the game, but what it does, we still have no idea. And I feel like it's going to be part of something with the retaking of Gilneas, this Vampire Survivor mode. I can imagine it, like just waves of things coming at you, and you're defending maybe against some crazy worgen or something. I don't know.
Yet there is a Dreadlord transmog set as well, though it was listed as in-game shop, so we're not exactly sure. At least one of them, there is a store coloration. So look, no idea, but that would be kind of crazy. Apparently 10.2.5. What if Blizzard's going to be giving us a little Christmas surprise?
That would be fun.
I mean, hey, if you
fun.
haven't got Game of the Year, why not put a Game of the Year inside your game? That said, I think Vampire Survivors
That's
will
true.
become,
That's
the
true.
Game Awards.
That's
It
one way
was
to get there.
BAFTAs. I think it won a BAFTA for best game or something.
That's
So
it.
quite interesting.
World of Warcraft Battle Royale confirmed.
I think.
Battle Royale game mode.
Yeah. There you go. There's that.
Again, what if they're going to put the cool thing in? It's going to be good. Who fucking knows? But
Yeah, this whole Vampire Survivor
Experimentation's
minigame
fun.
could be very interesting. And like I said, I feel like it has to do with the retaking of Gilneas. I even talked about the retaking of Gilneas. We see the return of Sire Denathrius in some form in that. And then, he does vampire shit. Vampire Survivor initiated right there. We did get a lot of hints at Sire Denathrius returning at some point. So
Yeah, as long
maybe
as-
it's 10.2.5. Nice short video, but good. Dynamic ground mounts and, flying mount abilities specific to certain mounts. All that stuff sounds really cool, and I like what Blizzard's been doing with doing all of this.